new survey shows that 92% of people with the lung condition, pulmonary hypertension, are struggling with their mental well-being. More than half have been diagnosed with anxiety or depression. It's a disease with no cure, which affects around 7,000 people who suffer breathlessness, blackouts, fatigue and swelling in ankles, arms and stomach. Paula Hartley from Grenoside was diagnosed 12 years ago. She wants to get more people to understand the condition. Paula's with us. Good afternoon to you, Paula.
Good afternoon.
So how does the disease affect you then?
It affects me in many ways. I can have good days and when I say good days, that I'm able to dress myself and do a few jobs, run the Uber round and thing. And then I have days where I struggle to get out of bed and I can't do anything without I'm gasping for breath and really tired. The slightest little thing, I'm tired and I have to then go back onto my oxygen and have some rest.
You've been suffering from pulmonary hypertension then for 12 years. Was that diagnosis difficult to find, or did they instantly think, well, there is a problem here?
No, I had an hospital appointment for something else, and when I went to that hospital appointment, my blood pressure was sky high, dangerously high, so they kept me in, and I ended up being in for 26 weeks at the hospital at the Northern. 26 days, sorry, not weeks. And it was a locum doctor who came to see me one day that actually knew about pulmonary hypertension, and he phoned the Alamshire and said, I think there's somebody here that I think has got pulmonary hypertension. So I got released from the Northern General and then got admitted to the Alamshire and had the tests and things for them to then diagnose me as.
What causes it?
I've got idiopathic pulmonary hypertension, which they don't know what the cause is. There can be several. There can be quite a few things that can cause it. I've also got sleep apnea, which can be a cause of it, but it's not. It wasn't for me.
And what kind of treatment do you have to undergo then?
I've got a Hickman line fitted at the minute, which is a line that goes directly into my heart, and I have a syringe driver pump that pumps medication straight into my heart 24 hours a day, and I have to change that daily and carry that around with me. I take 3 Viagras a day, 100 milligrams of Viagra a day. I take a Bazentan drug. I take water tablets to help with the swelling. I take iron tablets because I become anemic quite a lot. So I take a fair few.
And what does it mean for your lifestyle? Is there certain things you can't do?
My lifestyle's changed massively because I run pubs for 23 years, so I were actively on the go all the time. So I'm like, now I'm a hermit compared to what I was. So you can think you're planning something to go somewhere, and then you just wake up and you it's knocked you off your feet that day, and you have to then cancel those plans and can't go, and then that has an impact on your mental health then, because you're thinking you wanted to go and you're not being able to go. So, and then people stop asking you to go places because so many times you're saying no, so people then stop asking you because they just think you're being funny and not really understanding the severity of your illness.
It must have been quite a shock when you got your diagnosis.
It was, yeah, because although I was a larger lady, I've always been quite actively fit. I'd always done a lot of fitness, and that's how I really thought there was something up myself, because I was getting out of breath just going up the stairs or coming from the car into the pub. I was getting out of breath and stuff, so I just realised that there was something not right as well.
So anybody listening to this, I mean, you're trying to raise awareness of the disease. Anybody listening to this who suddenly think, oh, symptoms are a bit similar to what I'm suffering at the moment, what's the advice? I
would say go to your doctor and ask the question, could it be pulmonary hypertension? And your doctor may not even know what pulmonary hypertension is, because quite a lot of them don't. I'm fortunate enough that I've had it for 12, well, not fortunate enough, but I've had it for 12 years, so my doctors are more aware of it now because they've got a patient that's got it. But so they know, but quite a lot of doctors, if you go to the A&E at Northern, a lot don't know what pulmonary hypertension is. They have to phone through to the Alamshire and get their take on it. So I would just say, ask the question, to your doctor, and if he's not sure, then ask him to look into it to see if it can be.
Well, it's great seeing you here, and thanks very much indeed for coming in and talking about it.
Thanks for having me.
That's Paula Hartley from Grenoside, then diagnosed with pulmonary hypertension 12 years ago.